Hello, welcome back. This October 5th is almost winter, is almost snow time. The leaves are leaving the trees, and it's time for change. It's time to take care of ourselves. It's time to be well with ourselves because if you are well, everybody around you will be fine. Today is a very special day. Like every month, I have Tania Borja with me. She is the coordinator of Healthy Beginnings program at the Stop Community Center. Welcome back, Tania. I think she's coming
Yeah,
soon.
I know sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it feels like, fall is getting into its own working, and it is feeling full on now. It's we can see, it's cloudy and it's kind of cold. It's yeah, we're getting into the cold months for sure.
It's getting to the cold months, and it's very overwhelmed that yesterday was very hot and today is like autumn. And I think this time of the year we need to take care of ourselves more than ever, because with the weather changing, with the cold time coming soon, cold flu time, and less sun, less heat in Toronto, we get into a stage where we can become like sad, anxious, overwhelmed with this. And if we don't have a support system, that can be threatening to different issues. And we don't want that, right, Tanya?
Exactly. No, and now I hope everybody had a really great summer because that will help us to face, the shorter days. I mean, it's not that we have shorter days, but we have shorter Sundays. We're starting those months where it's about 4:35 p.m. And then there's not more sun, and of course, yeah, that makes a has a really big impact in our mood, in our productivity, in the way that we feel. And yeah, definitely a big change season. A lot of changes are coming, and we have to be ready to be strong and to keep healthy.
And I think one of the ways to do it, and more for pregnant people, because you are as a coordinator of the Healthy Beginning program, you relate to a lot of pregnant people, and I think there need to have a support system, a strong support system, not only at home, also outside their surrounding and the close members of the family. Why is this important, Tanya?
Well, I think it is definitely important because becoming a new mom, or when you already have kids, small young children, and you have a new baby at home, it really becomes a lot of work. It becomes a stressful situation in which you have to juggle between taking care of one baby and then maybe a toddler, maybe older children, making sure that you're doing your everything that needs to be done at home, because the home is always, there's always something to do at home. Taking the kids to school, making dinner, doing the shopping, doing the laundry, all these things really is a lot. It's a lot of work, and caring for kids, caring for children, it really drains you mentally and emotionally. I remember when my kids were really young, I felt I was tired all the time, physically tired. But the most I felt was mentally and emotionally drained. And I felt like I couldn't think clearly. I could not, obviously, could not take care of myself because everybody else was first, and that should not be the case. So that's why it's very important to have friends, to have Not everybody has the luxury to have family, if you're not from this area, from this country. So friends, a group of friends, a support system, perhaps people, even professional, professional people like doulas, like counselors, like dietitians. They can help you feel more focus, to feel stronger, to feel supported, and obviously that will make you um, have a little bit more of a structure and a lighter, hopefully, a lighter um, sense of living.
And Tanya, Healthy Beginning program, I think does this very well because you are an outside service from the family for the close friends, and you give resources to these moms to be and new parents for to have the resources because you're on don't only focus on the baby, you focus on the mother, on the parent to be. How you guys do this on the Healthy Beginning program?
Yes, well, Healthy Beginnings is a perinatal program. It is a part of the Canadian National Perinatal Program. We are focusing heavily on nutrition, especially nutrition for mothers, so they can be well fed and they can deliver a healthy weight baby. So, but the stop is also very keen in the mission of the stop is keen on building community. And I think that's very important, not only the nutritional aspect of pregnancy, but also having the opportunity to meet with other parents, to have access to services, resources that sometimes are really hard to find on our own, or that sometimes we don't know how to where to start, or we don't have the energy. Sometimes we don't have the energy to start looking for what we need. So having everything together in one place, or as much as possible in one place, makes things very, very easy. And that's what we do at Healthy Beginnings. We are always very careful in bringing together partnerships with other agencies that can provide our participants services and resources they might need, such as um, appointments with dietitians, appointments with counselors, appointments with settlement workers, doulas, sometimes midwives, um, and precisely yesterday, we our program happens on Wednesdays. We had a lawyer that came from um, uh, Parkdale West Legal Clinic, and they talked about housing, like the rights of the tenants, and all these topics that sometimes you think, oh, this is not related to pregnancy, but we have a lot of our moms, a lot of participants that are facing a lot of these problems, and they don't know where to go to get help.
And you said this is not pregnancy, but I think
I think you got frozen there, Miriam. Hello, hello. I think we lost Miriam. Well, there
I
she
am back.
is. She's back.
Okay.
Yes, you are back.
Sorry,
We
I don't
lost
know
you,
what.
Miriam.
No, but
No.
I was telling you that as this what you talked about yesterday with the mothers, um, maybe it's not related to the pregnancy or to the baby, but it's important to have the most information that they can have to be empowered, to be powerful in the society where it's not only parents, where it's women, where it's independent fathers, men's, kids, and everybody. And if they are living a situation where they don't know the rights, can be challenging. and this can go to affect how they feel in the pregnancy and can affect the baby also. So it's not really related, but it's related to the baby.
Yes, exactly.
And I think you do a very nice job in the Healthy Beginning program doing this, because as you talk, your program starts go on Wednesday. But how, if somebody's listening to us, how can they get to the program?
So yes, our program has a catchment area. I think that's the first thing I would like to say, because lately we have been in high demand. Our program is very, very requested. And we do have a catchment area. That means that we only serve community members within a specific radio, a neighborhood. So the catchment area for Healthy Beginnings will be from James Street to Young Street, and from Eglinton Avenue to Bloor Street. That square encompasses the community members that we can serve. If someone lives within that catchment area, then they could send me an email to inquire for an appointment. However, this is a program that is geared towards low income families, low income expecting mothers, women that are, or they identify as food insecure, that they need this support, that they feel that they're not meeting the basic needs, and that they need this support. So that's basically the one of the most important, after the catchment area, the second requirement to be part of the program. And if anyone who's listening to this interview today lives within this area, feels that are food insecure, then they can contact me for an appointment. They can contact me through Tania, TANIA, at thestop.org. And this is THESTOP.org, the stop. Like, like the bus stop kind of thing, just like that. Tania at thestop.org. And yeah, and I will provide them with an appointment. Registration is by appointment. And then we obviously we need to know that you're pregnant. If you're in the early stages, we might need to see a note from your doctor or an ultrasound picture. But if you're already showing, we won't ask for any other proof of pregnancy.
That's the proof. The nice belly that we get when we are pregnant, that's more than enough proof that you are pregnant. And I have a question, Tanya. If someone
Yes.
doesn't have a status, or they don't have like a proof of where they live, or they don't have like, they don't speak English well, can they get into this program? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. The Stop is an organization that strives to lower barriers for people who need the services and the resources that we provide, meaning that if someone is newcomer, someone has little or no English, is non-status, all these other barriers, we do not ask for to be other way. So we welcome everyone as long as they identify as food insecure or low income. Then the Stop and Healthy Beginnings, if they're pregnant, is a place to come.
If you know someone that is planning to be pregnant, that is pregnant, and live in the catchment area that Tanya told us, Blur, Dufferin, Jane, and I
No,
don't
it's
remember.
Jane and Young, from Jane to Young, and from Eglinton to Bloor.
So if you live around there, you can get to this program, send Tanya the email. And if you know someone that need these services, let give them the information. Share this interview, share this information with people that is in need, because right now with the autumn coming, the winter coming, the less sun, the light being less, I know for experience that we are going to start feeling sad, overwhelmed. We don't want to go outside because bundling with a lot of clothes sometimes is not very nice. But if you have a support system like the community center with Tania Borja and the Stop Community Center Healthy Beginning program, you will get there more easy in these days. Tania, and also you don't also give the security with the food. You also give program like the nutritionist. And the other day we were talking to a yoga. You give yoga classes to the participants, and I think that's very nice. Can you talk a little bit of this part that is the mindset of the people that is going to your services?
Sure, sure. We definitely, excuse me, we definitely have a holistic approach to our program. Not only because of the actual nature of the program that tends to be integral and holistic, but also I have a bias, I have to confess. I'm a holistic health practitioner, so I will definitely include, the holistic aspect in all I do. So yes, we have accepted the offer of a yoga therapist from the neighborhood, and she has partnered up with a dietitian from Davenport Perth Community Center, Health Center, which is one of our partners for Healthy Beginnings. And they have created something that's really cool that's called Wellness Wednesdays, in which they share the space to do yoga, to have a yoga class, a yoga session, and nutrition demonstrations and check-ins with the participants. I think it's working really well, and it really brings that sense of integration, right? Like we need to take care of ourselves in many different ways, like not only physically but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually as well. I wanted to ask you, do you know that what SAD stands for? SAD, besides
No,
being
not
sad.
really. No.
Well, there is SAD stands for seasonal anxiety disorder. This is actual
Wow.
it's an actual disorder that comes particularly at this time of the year. A lot of people do suffer from SAD. And not just from being sad, like blue and depressed, but just the lack of light and the lack of sunlight, the coldness and the isolation that comes with winter really creates brings up a lot of anxiety in people. And so that's this term is actually a thing. It's called seasonal anxiety disorder, and a lot of people treat themselves with special lamps that will provide the that will mimic, the sunlight, so they can feel more balanced. So I just wanted to throw that in because we said, oh yeah, it's a winter is coming, oh it's so sad, but it's actually a thing. It's actually a disorder. A lot of people do suffer from this disorder. Probably they don't know, and it's important to learn a little bit more about that so we can find ways to improve our mood and to feel better.
And this is so important because, yeah, I didn't know that. And it's really important to acknowledge this because, like that, I can be more prepared for this time of the season, right? For this autumn, winter time that is starting. And today is not sun outside Toronto. And I think that brings us to lower level of happiness. And also the clothes in this time of the year normally is in the darkest side, so maybe let's encourage to each other to light up ourselves with a red scarf or red gloves or something like that, to have a little bit of light. But if you need help, if you are pregnant, if you need people around you, find a community. And for the people that is pregnant, the Healthy Beginning program is there for you. What happened if I just give birth to my baby, Tanya? Can I get to the program?
Unfortunately, not. This program is only geared towards women that are expecting, that are pregnant. I don't know what's going on with my throat lately. Apparently,
I
every time
think
that
it's
I'm gonna go online, I'm like having all this horrible um, irritation in my throat. Sorry, I sound like I'm
no,
sick, but I am not.
I think it's the weather. The weather is giving us a lot of different things right now, because also, as you know, the food change, the change. So we are going to have, like, next week Thanksgiving Day, so the food around us is changing. No more salads, no more barbecues. So I think all of that is changing also in our body, and is adjusting to this new light and the air. I don't know if you feel like the air is different at this time of the year, feels colder, and this is only going to get colder as we advance in the winter time. So if you need help, Healthy Beginning program have a nutritionist that they can guide the pregnant people and the new moms to eat well, healthy for them and their babies, and enjoy food, because one of the better things in life is food. Let's enjoy food in the better way. And I think the community center, the Stop Community Center, do this very well, Tanya.
Absolutely. I will never get tired of saying how wonderful our community chefs are. I know they put a lot of thought, a lot of love, a lot of intention in preparing the meals that they provide to our community members. The Stop provides meals every day, except for Wednesdays, that are just they're designed for moms. So on Wednesdays, the moms get their meals designed with a high level of nutrition content and obviously deliciousness, because the chefs also love our program, and they want to pamper the moms as we should all do, right? So yeah, it's amazing. And the one thing that I always like to say is how grateful and appreciative I am of the chefs being willing to cook foods and meals that are culturally appropriate. So all of the main holidays that we have in our calendar are taken into consideration by the chefs when they prepare meals for our community members. And just to give you a spoiler alert, um, November 1st, Day of the Dead, it's a Wednesday, and we're gonna
Oh,
have we're gonna have a special meal to celebrate that holiday with the moms, that festivity with the moms. Yeah,
I think that's really nice that moms can enjoy that. And because some of the moms that are going to your program are here by themselves with the parent, with the partner, with no family. And I think getting there to the community center, to the stop, and you having these special dates and pamper them with food beside all the information that you give them, make them feel special, make them feel like they are important, not only to the partner, with the society, because a mother, I want to emphasize that a mother is important for our society. They are bringing a new member to our community, and if the mother is happy, is well fed, is um, giving the best, this kid will give the best to the society. What do you think about that, Tanya?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's very important to invest not only time and energy, but also good resources in procuring the well-being and the health, the holistic health of mothers, because really the motherhood work, the motherhood job is one that is very hard and is very important. So why not taking the time to ask ourselves, how can I support a mom that is going through this process uh, to make her life easier, better, and healthier? I think it is very important because I mean, it's a broad topic. We're not going to get into that, but we need to educate ourselves, and we need to see all different aspects of being a mother and caring for a mother, because
And
that's
I love
the definitely.
And I love that you do with the Healthy Beginning programs. Our time is almost over. Just remind us, where is the catchment area and how can they get an appointment to be part of this program?
Yes, again, catchment area. From west to east, Jane to Young. From north to south, Eglinton Avenue to Bloor Street. If anyone lives in that area that is food insecure, low income, and pregnant, any stage of pregnancy, they can register to Healthy Beginnings. We are located in 1884 Davenport Road. The main intersections are Symington and Davenport. Symington is just west of Lansdowne Avenue. We operate on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. For new registrations, you need to have an appointment. Please send me an email to Tania, TANIA, at thestop.org, and we will take it from there. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Tanya, for bringing us all this information for those in need that are pregnant or are thinking to become pregnant. If they are low income, you just need a food insecure, please contact Tanya at the email. I will put it on the first comment in the video. And also, I want to thank you, Tanya, for bringing us all this information every month here with us, and for the job that you do at the Stop Community Center and all the people that make possible this. Because a happy woman, a happy mother, a happy baby, I think it's a happy world. And who doesn't want a happy world in this time of the life that we are living right now? So let's have a happy mother, a happy pregnant people. And thank you, Tanya, for being here. And I will see you next week with a new guest. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tanya, for being here.
Thank you, Miriam. Have a good evening, a good day. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you. Bye
Bye bye.
bye.